Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Today we're making a lush chocolate log Christmas video, okay? I've already made one Christmas video already, and that was a Brazilian rabanada recipe, which was amazing. Now this one is going to be even more festive, people, because I have got myself a Christmas outfit. I asked you what you want me to dress as, and you have chosen. And here we go, guys. Let's go for it. Ta-da! Here we go, guys. For elf and safety reasons, I have checked this outfit in full, and it does meet the requirements. I do feel a little bit self-conscious right now, I must admit. Anyway, first thing you must do is grab yourself a baking tray like that, get some greaseproof paper on it and sit it down like that. Amazing. Now grab yourself some bowls and we move on. Okay guys, 2 mixing bowls and 5 eggs. Put your egg yolks in that one and your whites in that one. Let's go. Amazing. Make sure there's no shell in either bowl. Okay, good thing, good thing. Bring your egg one in like that and grab about 2 tablespoons of water. Just pour that in. Lush, and then 140 grams of muscovado sugar straight in there like that. Now we're going to grab an electric whisk and whisk this up. So keep whisking that for about 5 minutes till it goes nice and thick, okay, and slightly light in colour. Cha-ching! Right, amazing, that's gone nice and thick. So all I'm going to do now is, well, basically got 100 grams of self-raising flour in here, and I'm just sifting that in, giving it some air time, okay? Cool, huh? So that goes in there like that, lovely jubbly. And also I've got 25 grams here of cocoa powder, okay? Just sprinkle that in. And I'm going to put it on a nice slow setting now, my mixer, and blend that all in. You can actually fold it with a spoon if you want, but I'm going to be lazy. Amazing. Let me just show you. Can you just see that thick batter running off there? That is what we're left with, my friends. That is what you're after. Woo! Ho 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 indeed, my friends. That mixture is put to one side. That is looking lush. Right, this bowl here of egg whites, need to whisk that up as well. So clean these off and get them in there. Woo! Yep, so I'm whisking these up. Basically what we're going to do is get them nice and light and fluffy. I'm going to fold them into the mixture gradually, probably in about 2 or 3 sections. So we're nearly there. That's actually only taken about a minute already, so it's stiffening already. Woo! Brilliant, some egg whites all done, nice and stiff. I'm going to put a little section in there with a spoon now, just spoon it on and just fold it in, people. So do that, please. Hear my bell? Amazing, I got my own sort of musical hat. Yep guys, never really been sure what folding is, so this is what I'm doing. I'm just sort of lifting it and just turning it over, tucking it in. So do something like that, or if you're better than me at it, just do what you need to do to fold that egg white in, my friends. Right, super duper, that's all folding in there. It all started bubbling and stuff, kind of crazy, but it's a nice light texture in there now. So we're just going to pour it in there, nice and easy, make sure you get it to all the edges. So let's do that, please. There we go then guys, the mixture's in there. I've just preheated my oven to gas mark 5 for about 10 minutes. It's going to go in there just to firm it all up, and we can move on with our icing bits. Right here then guys, so while that's in the oven doing its thing, we want to move on to our filling. Grab yourself a saucepan and on a low heat, get your double cream. It's about 300 mils there, just pour that in. Ooh, how festive. Pour that in and bring it to a boil slowly, okay? Then we're going to chuck our chocolate in with it. Okay guys, so I've got 400 grams of chocolate here. I actually had 450, so that little bit's for me. This stuff, we want to break it up and we're going to put it in the cream off the heat. It's kind of like before when we made mousse, if you remember that. So yeah, all we're going to do is break these blocks up and then chuck them in off the heat and stir it in and melt it together. And that's pretty much the filling done. Easy peasy. So let's break up our chocolate. Right, chocolate's broken up. Notice I've got that same bowl there. I've cleaned it out, by the way, because I haven't got an unlimited supply of bowls. So if you're watching Santa, you know what I need for Christmas. The cream is now bubbling. Wicked. It's only on a low heat, by the way, so we want to take that off the heat straight away and start to chuck in our chocolate like that. Just keep adding it in. So I'm going to need two hands to finish this off quickly. We'll take it off the heat and stir it in, and the heat of the cream will melt it for us. Easy peasy. Just to show you guys, the chocolate's all in there, and obviously it's off the heat still, but the heat from the cream is melting the chocolate like that. So just keep stirring it, and it should become nice and chocolatey thick. Lush! Amazing guys, look at that. You just want to dive in there, don't you, huh? So what we've got to do now is transfer that into the bowl I just mentioned about there, and that will help to cool it down nice and quick. Beautiful. Right here then guys, it's all in the bowl. I've had a little cheeky taste, and obviously cream plus chocolate is brilliant, so you must try it, you must. It's an essential part of this recipe, so put that as the next step, taste chocolate, okay? So what you could do if you wanted to sit that in ice and let it cool down quicker, but I'm just going to let that adjust to room temperature and then shove it in the fridge for a little bit to get it spreadable so we can put it on top of our cake. Speaking of which should be ready any minute now, so I'm going to go see what it looks like. And why don't you come with me? Thank you. Just checked my cake, my friends, and it is looking good. It smells amazing in here. I'm like in chocolate wonderland. It's very, very Santa Claus-esque. Okay, so grab yourself a nice work surface like that and get some more baking paper like that, And what I want you to do is get some caster sugar, okay? And just dust it. Just do a little sprinkling, kind of like a snow effect, you know? Snow, snow, snow. But it never snows at Christmas in England. Right, there we go. A nice layer of caster sugar on there. Snow has fallen, my friends. Basically, we're going to sit the cake on that once it's out. And then, speaking of the cake, I think we're ready to go get it. Guys, a little sneak preview of the next video. Santa has a little helper, and it's an elf, and elves have little helpers. Come here, little helper. What's your name? Hello. You alright? You look nice. What are you dressed as? Who are you dressed as? Malfa. Right, we need to teach her in the next video. It's going to be an elf. Okay, so we can learn that together. But anyway, must crack on with this recipe. Say bye, mate. Bye. Right, cake's out the oven, looking good, smelling great. Let it cool there just for a little moment, and then I'm going to flip it on the back there and pull the backing off. Ta-da! So you can still see a bit of the heat coming off the cake there. We need to let it cool down, but that has come out. I'm really, really happy with how that's come out, guys. My development as a cake expert is increasing, and I think the elf outfit is helping this. Anyway, right, yeah, so what I'm going to actually do is put a tea towel over the top now, just a nice clean one to help it cool down quicker, and that's really what I'm going to do, just to sit on that. And we've got obviously our other chocolate sauce in a bit chilling out as well, so everything is chilling. We're all chilling, man. It's chilling. Cool. Yeah. Right, guys, what I've just done is try a little nice trimming action along the edge there, make sure it's all nice and straight, and I've made a funky incision in there. So when we roll it up, with the assistance of the paper I might add, this will hopefully help it roll a little bit better and won't fall apart. We'll see how it goes. Right, here guys, just want to show you what I've done. I've just done a practice run. So I gathered it all up, keeping the paper all in, and rolled it up, and it's worked. So that is what I've got. And if you can just see through there, just about, you can just see the roll sort of layout in there. It's all good and exciting. Anyway, so I'm going to unroll that and then spread my chocolate filling bit on there, most of it, and leave the rest to go on the top, by the way. And then roll it up again, and we can top it up and cover it in icing sugar, and it is done. Right, so the cake's there, sauce is there, all out the fridge, nice and good. Going to get a nice helping of that on there, take it to the edges as much as I can. Do not overload it though, otherwise when you roll it out, it's all going to pour out, it's going to get crazy, and you do not want that, my friends. Right, looking good. All we got to do now is roll it up, keeping the paper out, but just use this as a bit of a support, and we will see what it comes out like, my friends. Bit nervous, but let's go. Brilliant, I did it, guys. Got a little bit crazy at the start, but we did get there. So be very careful when you're rolling it up, make sure the cake doesn't split. We're nearly there, my friends. I'm now going to lift that up onto the plate that I'm going to serve it in, or serve it on. That's going to go on there. I'm going to cover it with a bit more chocolate sauce and finish it with ice and sugar for a snowy effect, and that is it. So I am going to do all that in one big burst. Let's go. Looking good. Now get your chocolate on top. Right, so I've got that nice and completely coated, even the bit on the end there, and you can see there's a little bit of overspill on the side. Kind of adds to the effect. If you want to get rid of that, just wipe it off, or move it onto another plate. Completely up to you. All I'm going to do now is grab my sieve again and just sprinkle some icing sugar on the top. Right, here then, guys, that is that all finished. I put icing sugar on it, scraped it up and down with a fork to give it like a nice log finish. Just going to put it in the fridge as well, just to chill it and make sure it's all nice and set. But that is it. That is how you make a chocolate log. Phoebe, does that look nice? Yeah. Yeah. Do you want some? Yeah, you're in a zone. Right, we're going to make mince pies any minute now. But anyway, if I can make that, absolutely anyone in the world can. Especially you, elf outfit optional. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on. And I'll see you again on the next video. Bye! Bye.
High five!